while all these conversations is going on, I got it made up in my mind that I'm getting her fixed because I don't even want it to be possible. I don't even want to have the thought to pop into my head later on in life where I may be at a struggling moment and I need to do something extremely strange for a little piece of change. I don't even want to have that to be an option. So I put the paper together and I had her fixed. And in the process of having her fixed, man, the people that know and love us came through for us. I figured out an apartment and all that. And we went and moved into said apartment while I was working my show and figuring social media out. I still hadn't got YouTube under the wraps. I still hadn't even thought about posting content on my YouTube. I was strictly using TikTok and Instagram. I wasn't even using Facebook no more because it didn't make sense for me. It wasn't, that ain't what was working for what I had going on. So I'm just majority counting on my TikTok and my Instagram, and they ain't letting me down. Then on top of my t-shirt shop, I could cover whatever bills it is that I have, and I'm working. I'm really working. I done started back writing. I'm putting books out and all of that because I'm still following the mission. Whatever I need to do in life to make my mother's name live forever, I need to be doing it. But I need to keep my word on doing it. So everything that I went through in the process of all of that, dealing with a whole bunch of fake friends and all of that, these social media people will try to use and abuse you for a few views. People that you know and have known forever in life will do the strangest things ever. People tell me all the time, his social media changed me. No, it hasn't. It changed the people that I was around. They stopped treating me like they normally treated me. The relationships that I had with people that I had them with, they stopped looking at it from the perspective of me just being me. Demond Smith, Dave, Mr. Hey Now, Theodore Berlisco, Mr. Smith, whatever name it might be that I go by in real life, they lost vision of that and tried to turn it into a social media antic. They want to use me for views. They want me to post their content and not even share mine. It's hard when you are around a bunch of people and they want to be in the situation that you in, but they don't want to support the situation that you in while you in it. They want you to support their situation. You have to start to understand that you should be used but not misused. You have to be of use or you useless, but you don't have to be misused and mistreated. And that is what I dealt with, right? Once I finally figured out a large following on one app, that's what I dealt with. And then I met that lady. No, I didn't. No. Rewind. Me and EJ, I might as well finish telling this part before I move into the next part. Me and EJ are in our little thing doing what it is that we doing. And I get reached out to by a breeder, right? He got a Frenchie. Might as well tell the story. I'm telling the story. He got a Frenchie, right? That he want to give me for promotional use because, like I said, man, when you have a large social media following, people be giving you all kind of stuff. They be offering you all kind of things. So I get reached out to by a group of breeders that want to give me a French bulldog puppy. They want to give me a Frenchie just so it could live the lifestyle that EJ lived, because in their mind, they thought that I dressed EJ up for attention. I just kind of dressed her up to, I'll tell you later. But they were going to use me for the attention, and I turned it down. I didn't want no puppy. I didn't want EJ. I love her to pieces, right? But that wasn't what I wanted. And the reason why I didn't want it is because after Bear got taken from me, I never wanted to go purchase an animal because in my mind, anybody that was following me up until that point would think that I was trying to do it for social media purposes, and that ain't why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to make my mama name live forever, and everything that is supposed to happen is supposed to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, as long as I continue doing just that. And while doing that, I get offered a Frenchie and I turn it down. Then I have a conversation with another friend of mine about French bulldogs, because somebody stole their bulldog, and it came back up, and they asked me why I didn't take it, because I didn't want it. If I got it, I would just give it away. I would foster it, because I wouldn't mind being a foster. But I'll foster it, but I don't want it because I do too much moving around. Me and EJ is traveling and seeing the world. So I can't be making that maneuver. But they offered it to me again, and I accepted it under the conditions that they hold a raffle and give it away. Not I hold a raffle, but that I'll foster the puppy and I'll let y'all use me socially under two circumstances. One, I get to name the puppy and his name don't change. Number two, I get to give it away wherever it is. That's it. Them is the conditions, right? And then on the back end, I want y'all to put a clause in the contract of $100K that if I foster fail, I need to have at least $100K on the back end, because if I'm gonna be taking care of a Frenchie for the duration of his life, I'm gonna need about $100K, right? That was just my thought when I got myself involved in this. So they go forward, they put the paperwork together, and I got Robert Lee, which knocked Michigan off of the map, because at this time I am pursuing filling in the 50 states, because like I said, people give you all kind of things. And somebody gave me a map that said nothing stops the frolic, and it came with stickers of the states that we had been to already. And that's where I got the idea to fill in the states from that map. I didn't come up with it. Somebody laid it right in my lap, and I accept the challenge. So me and EJ are working on the map, and I know if I get Robert Lee into my life that he not gonna move around like we move around. So I can sit still while I'm working on planning our little trips, and I could foster a puppy because I'm stuck in a lease for a year, because after I got EJ fixed, I got an apartment to make sure that she got to heal up without us being homeless. I told you being homeless is a thing for me. That's why even when I was homeless, I had a roof. I had a roof. Even when I was homeless, roof, right? So I go through the Robert Lee thing, I give him away, right? It was a very emotional moment, because I ain't even finna hold you. I got extremely attached to that little puppy, right? I got extremely attached to him. And in the process, I named him after my father, because now my mother and my father's name will live forever, because I have viral videos of both Edna Jean and Robert Lee. Because if you pay attention, the video of me fixing the snow pad for Robert Lee went 10 million views. I'm working on keeping my mama and my daddy name alive forever. And I dropped Robert Lee to where he went, and then me and EJ start filling up the map.